Hello, guys and dolls. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know what has transpired over the past couple of days. And I'm going to try to remember as many details as I can because everything seems to have been a huge blur. I mean, everything just happened. It seems like all at once. And I'm adjusting this pillow under my knee. Okay, so when I got injured, I was shampooing carpet and I went into the um, kitchen and my slippers were wet and my right foot not only slid away from me but it slid away aggressively like boom, and my body had was turned when I fell. As I'm in the process of falling down, I could hear the bones break. I could hear it and I could feel it. If there's anything I'm saying that you've already heard this, then bear with me because like I said, the past couple days have been a serious blur. Okay. So my friend was like, "You probably just twisted your ankle." I said, "No, it's fractured." He's like, "No, you probably just hurt, tore tendons or something." No, it's fractured. Once you hear your bones break, and I've broken my foot before, once you hear your bones break, that is a sound you never forget. So yeah, I knew it was broken. Both bones fractured at the same exact time, so I heard it and felt it at the same time. So um, he's like, "Well, what do we do?" "I have to go to the ER, is what needs to happen." So went ahead and went to the ER, and eventually got put, in the ER section where they put patients. And I mean, it still takes a while to be seen, even though they didn't have a lot of patients. It still takes you a while to be seen. But, you know, that's how doctors do. So you just have to roll with it. So I'm in the back room, and what happened? They have to do a splint, which is where they basically pull your limb so that your bones are aligned, and they cover it with the material that a cast is made of. And the nurse was like, "It's gonna hurt. So do you want me to give you something for pain, or we can sedate you?" I said, can we do sedation? Because this was an aggressive injury and I don't want to suffer any extra, you know. Um, I've suffered quite a bit already. So if there's a way to reduce the suffering on that, let's do it. So they had to wait until they got the medicine from the pharmacy to sedate. And then I'm just going to try to remember all the details. And then they sedated me, and it's like really weird. It's a weird feeling. It feels like you're falling into a bottomless pit or something, and you're aware of what people are saying, but you can't really respond to them. And when you do respond to them, it's an effort to get the words out because you sound drunk because you're sedated. So I wonder if I should plug this in just to be on the safe side. Sorry, guys. Real life, real life. Do I need to plug this here? I'm trying to do something. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so they went ahead. It didn't hurt that much. It was just like minor discomfort as opposed to agonizing nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So first, before they started, they said, "We're gonna go ahead and cut your pants, okay?" I had leggings on, and I was like, "No, just go ahead and pull them off." You just sound really, because you're sedated. And so they went ahead and took them off, and they did the splint. I didn't feel much. I felt a little bit of maneuvering on my leg, and that was pretty much it. I felt one thing that felt like my leg was being pushed against the doctor or one of the doctors or something. Like, it's hard to describe, being pushed against something firm. So I don't know how they were doing it, but that's what I felt. But it didn't hurt, which was great. And then they went ahead and put everything on, put the cast on. They just put the pretty much like my arm cast, which I probably should have on. Okay, but anyway, I had to use crutches, so I wasn't able to wear my arm cast. But anyway, so um, they went ahead and put they put the material in the solution, and they wrap it fairly quickly because it gets hard real fast. And what else? I'm sorry for saying I'm trying to think. And that particular cast went up to my thigh, my right thigh. Then they transferred me to a room upstairs where I was going to spend the night because my surgery wasn't until the next day in the afternoon, because they had patients come in with hip fractures. So those take a little bit of a priority over a leg fracture for some reason. So my surgery got pushed back, and that's fine. They took excellent care of me in there, and I had my room, stayed the night, and then the next day around 2 something, they said, we're going to take you downstairs so you can have your surgery. And I said, already? They're like, yeah. Okay. So they put me in another room, and I waited there. It's almost like a staging area, if that makes any sense. You're waiting in that room so that you could be the next person to be wheeled into the OR. And then went into the OR. Make sure my phone's still okay. Went to the OR, and I'm just kind of watching everything, looking around, and I noticed that the wall was a powder blue. I noticed things like this. I wasn't fearful like I was with my hand, because I don't know. I knew this had to be done. There was no way around it. It had to be done. So you just have to roll with what they need to do, basically. So eventually I was out of it. Pretty quick I was out of it. And then went ahead and put the cast on. And then they transferred me to another room. And I stayed there until that night. And that night they transferred me to MOI, which is Missouri Orthopedic Institute. Let me backtrack, which I had a feeling I was going to end up backtracking anyway. The doctor said that, I thought we agreed that he would put a nerve block on my leg, and he never did. I'm very angry about that. There is absolutely no excuse for me to wake up in as much pain as I was in. I reported him and the genius that transported me over to MOI, because he was a real asshole too. So everybody who decided we're just going to make your staffing experience suck, all of them have gotten reported. I'm not playing with you fools. I'm not playing. So anyway, I worked in the medical field. You guys know that. And I would never treat a patient the way I was treated. Now, with that being said, the rest of the staff were exceptional. The surgeon was a total ass. You do not tell someone you're going to do a nerve block and then you don't do it. And when I woke up, and I have a high tolerance for pain, when I woke up, I was in so much agony. There are no words to describe that pain. Sorry, I'm getting emotional because there's no excuse for that. This isn't the Civil War days where you have to bite down on a piece of wood to get your leg cut off. There's no excuse for that. And he knew I had chronic pain on top of that, and he just did not care. So, sometimes they play God a little too much, and I'm not going to play those games with you when it comes to my health. So, I got transferred by ambulance, but it was only like down the road, so it wasn't that far. I'm in agony, so I'm bawling. Okay. I have 3 fractures. I have a tibia fracture, a fibula fracture, and a fracture of my ankle. So I've got 3 fractures in my leg. Excuse me, sue me for being emotional. Yeah, I hurt like hell. I'm not going to try to be a man and be macho and grit my teeth and act like it doesn't faze me. Screw you. If it hurts, it hurts. And he made the comment, the ambulance, whoever, He said to the nurse when they were transferring me over, well, her oxygen saturations are low and she keeps crying. Since when is that a symptom? And I'm pretty sure I was an EMT myself. Since when? Well, what state is the patient in? Are they sad, happy, crying, not? That's not part of your state exam. I don't even know why the hell you bringing that up. You damn right I'm crying because it hurts like hell. Okay, breathe. Breathe. Okay. So, I got transferred over there. Um, you do have a long wait to be treated. I don't know why there's not a lot of patients. I don't understand what's going on with that. I also suspect that because of COVID-19, people are used to sitting on their ass and not doing their job. So when they have to do their job, they're pissed. You won't hear the news talk about that. For the most part, everything went really well over there. And I just, you know, fell asleep. They don't let you sleep that much. You know how it is. Those of you that have been in the hospital, they don't let you sleep that much. Constantly doing your vitals, I finally got a clue, and I don't have to have a snack with the heavy duty medication like morphine or whatever. I can just ask for an anti nausea pill if I'm not ready to eat yet. I finally got a clue on that, and that's what they'll do. They'll give medication and whatever else, medication and the anti nausea pill. Because if I keep taking heavy duty meds without something on my stomach, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to end up unhappy girl, and we'll just leave the gory details right there. Um, Make you very nauseous, and we'll just leave it there. So, let's see here. I don't know if I know a lot of people have been asking about the cast, and I'm not sure why they're so excited about my cast, but for some reason they are. Okay. Try to cover up my bits. This is the cast. Okay. As you see, it just goes to here. All right, that's the cast. My little piggies are sticking out. There is some swelling still and some numbness, okay? But overall, not too bad. I can wiggle them a little bit. I mean, I didn't lose sensation in any nerves or anything like that, so that's good. I don't know what the prognosis is. I know there's a young lady on YouTube that had this same fracture, and I think she was in a cast for 16 weeks, and I'm going, no, I don't want to be in a cast that long. I don't want to be in a cast that long, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll know more when I see a regular doctor, not the surgeon. I'm not seeing him ever again. I'm done with him. But a real doctor who doesn't play God, yeah. I will see that person in, I think, a couple weeks, I believe. So, anyway, that's what's been going on. I hope I got all the details because, like I said, it's just been a whoosh, blur. Everything happens now. I guess it's denial. You think that you're going to go to the hospital, you're going to get a cash, you're going to leave in crutches, and you're good to go. Wrong answer. They put a rod in my leg, and so far as I know, they've also put plates and screws. I haven't seen the post operative x rays, so I have no clue what that even looks like. I have no clue what's going on in there, but I'll find out next time I have my follow up visit with a doctor. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what was going on with me. I'm sorry I didn't get back with you sooner. My phone has been acting obnoxiously difficult and I wasn't able to make a video. So I hope you guys can forgive me for that. And I love you and thank you for caring about me. I care about you too. uh, while distancing. I send you a kiss while distancing, social distancing. You guys be careful. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.